Hi there, my name is Tristan. Some of you guys know me as Guap. I'm a member here at My Stock Life and I'm extremely blessed to be here. Recently, I turned $30,000 into $100,000 via trading, and I want to tell you guys a couple of lessons that I learned along the way. So before we go into the lessons, go ahead and hit like and subscribe on this video, and then turn on notifications as well, because we're going to be coming with videos almost every day for you guys. I'm super excited to be on the journey with you. I'm super excited to be a trader now, and I just want to say God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. So without further ado, let's get into the 5 lessons that I learned from being a trader these last about 45 days. The first lesson that I picked up from trading is mentorship is everything. I feel like I kind of hacked the game of trading a little bit by getting in with such a good group of people that have such a deep understanding. And the key word to this statement is understanding, an understanding of the market. So on first glance, the market can be absolutely daunting, absolutely terrifying. You can walk in, lose all your money, get your shorts taken from you, and then kicked out of the door with a smile on your face and not know what happened. I understood that coming into it. I understood that if I was gonna go about this alone, there was no way that I was gonna succeed at the rate that I have in the past. And I was so blessed to be able to come across some of the leaders here at My Stock Life, and they took me under their wing. And I could not be happier, I could not be more ecstatic, I could not be more blessed to be able to learn from them and to be guided from them. I learned at a very early time in my trading career that these guys are black belts and I'm a white belt. And if I want the results that black belts get, then I really need to just shut my mouth and listen. And that's what I did best. I feel like in comparison to a lot of other people in my position, I really just listened. I did what they told me to do, and then from there on I saw the results that are apparent now, and I couldn't be happier with the results. Really, I've changed my financial life, I've changed my financial future, I've changed my opinion and my conception of money in such a short amount of time, and I really owe that to the first lesson of being mentorship is everything. Where you guys get your information from is absolutely paramount. If you listen to somebody consecutively, you're gonna end up with the same results that they have. You'll know the tree by their fruit. It's something that Bob Proctor has said to me that has stuck with me for a long time. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to the mentorship here at My Stock Life, and I'm so grateful and blessed to be a diamond member in premium. I'm so grateful and blessed to be making this video, to be wearing this shirt, to be rocking with the team that I am with now. So if you guys listen to this, make sure that you understand that mentorship is the number one key that I can recommend to a successful future in trading. The second key that I find so valuable is belief. Belief in yourself, belief in attitude. I think that combination right there is going to be able to take down any barrier that you find yourself in front of. With belief and attitude mixed together, anything is achievable. I am personally a person that has really high energy, but when I started to question myself and question how dedicated I was, I understood that my attitude was not 100% there. And my attitude wasn't 100% there because my belief wasn't 100% there. I still had some of the old habits that I had when it came to money, when it came to financial understanding, when it came to financial literacy. And I had to understand that if I'm gonna go in all in and put all my chips on My Stock Life, on red, essentially, you know, I moved down to Tulum from Las Vegas after meeting one of the leaders here and just jumped all in. I didn't ask any questions. I didn't take any extra time as necessary. I really just had belief in a brighter future for myself, a brighter future for my future family, a brighter future for my friends and everybody that I'm going to be coming in contact with, because finances give you clarity of mind. It really does. I'm not going to say that it gives you happiness, but it gives you the ability to see clearer than you would have if you're still worried about making your monthly payments on random things like necessities of life, food, water, clothing, shelter. These are all things that we must have, and if you don't know where you're going to be able to cover these bases from, then it's going to really affect your belief. It's really going to affect your attitude. So I started to transform my life when I understood that my belief and my attitude are absolutely everything. So I woke up in the morning believing that this could be the day that it all happens. Everything changes in one day. Your life can change absolutely in a span of 24 hours from wake up to bedtime. And when I started adopting that attitude, and I started adopting an attitude and belief of gratefulness and grace and abundance inside of me, I saw the results in the bank account. I saw the results in my portfolio. And I really feel like that's one of the key elements to being successful in any endeavor, whether it's trading, whether it's life, whether it's just general success, is believing that you have the ability and the opportunities available to become successful. And if you believe that, they're gonna show themselves. Even if you can't see it at the time, they're gonna absolutely show themselves to the light. Time either promotes you or exposes you. So if you have that belief and you have that attitude, you can only go up. The third big lesson that I learned from my first, I think, 45 days in trading was it's sometimes what you don't invest in. A lot of times it's what you don't invest in. With the markets that we have today in the New York Stock Exchange, we have over 10,000 options in companies that we can invest in every single day. And FOMO is a very, very, very real thing. If you haven't heard of FOMO, it's fear of missing out. And when you're in an environment, when you're on a team, when you have a group like we do at My Stock Life, there's so many opportunities, there's so many good looks, there's so many good picks. And when you kind of quiet the noise and understand, you know, I don't have to invest in everything. I'd rather put $1,000 into something that I really believe in than a dollar in 1,000 different pots, because the returns, even if you have 1,000 different returns and they're all 100%, you still only made $1,000. So if you really believe in an option, if you really believe in something, it's really paramount to understand that what you're not investing in is even more important than what you are investing in. So just to finish that thought, it's really what you don't invest in that really makes all the difference in what your gains are, what your experiences as a trader is going to be, and the type of outlook that you have on the markets. Because like I said earlier in the video, the markets can take your shorts off of you. You don't know who's swimming naked until the tide comes in. So really keep that in mind. If you're a beginner trader and you're looking for guidance in this, make sure that you understand what you don't invest in is just as, if not more important than what you do invest in. This brings me to my next point. Point number 4, that timing is paramount. I think the biggest mistakes that I made in my trading career were trying to get into trades at the wrong entry point. And even if the trade turned successful, it was that entry point that barred me from getting the gains that I really desired on the trade. It could be, you know, $5 up, but if my entry point was $3 and it's only $2 up. So understanding that timing is absolutely everything, and nobody can predict the markets, but you can do everything in your power to hedge on your side. The more due diligence that you put in, the more hours that you put in, the more that you are ready for whatever turn around the corner is coming, the better prepared that you are gonna be whenever that turn comes. There's a lot of people that are really dedicated. There's even more people that are slightly dedicated. There's even more people that are semi-dedicated. There's a very small percentage of people that are absolutely dedicated day in and day out to making sure that their returns are what they want them to be. And that understanding of timing is super paramount to your success. Understanding what your entry point is going to be, what your exit point is going to be, where you need to be to make money on the trade. One thing that my mentor taught me that really stuck with me was that you don't need to grab the whole trade, you just need to grab a piece of it. Because if you're looking to grab the whole trade, you're gonna be losing more times than you're gonna be winning. Understanding that there's gonna be a sacrifice on the entry and on the exit when you notice when resistance is coming in or support is coming in is absolutely paramount. So understanding what you're willing to sacrifice in order to get that piece of the pie instead of the whole thing is really what's gonna save your wallet, it's gonna save your portfolio, it's gonna save you and the headaches that are gonna come with this journey of trading. Because trading's not easy. Nobody ever said it was easy, nobody's ever said it was gonna be fun, but they did say it was gonna be worth it, and it is something very rewarding. So understanding timing is absolutely everything, and if you're watching this video now, there's never been a better time to get in the markets. There's so much volatility and so much bullish and bearish movement on the left and right. With an understanding of the Greeks and the understanding of options and understanding of equity and securities and ETFs and everything that goes into understanding the markets at this time in this point in time, you have such an amazing entry point. And I encourage anybody that is yet to get into trading, if you're a beginner trader, if you're a veteran trader, to enjoy the time in the markets, because this time is unlike any other that we've seen before, that I've ever seen before. And I'm absolutely blessed to be here in this moment with you guys. And the last point that I really want to bring up that really changed my trading future and changed my trading trajectory is consistency. A quote that has stuck with me for as long as I've heard it is, an hour every day is a lot better than 7 hours a week. You guys need to understand that if you and I were to play basketball and learn how to play basketball, if you had spent 7 hours on the court one day, you're gonna learn quite a bit about basketball. But if I had gone every single day for 7 days for 1 hour, I'm gonna be a better basketball player than you, just because of the repetition and the consistency and the dedication to it. There are so many parallels between sports, life, chess, video games, and the markets, and understanding that if you take it piece by piece instead of a large chunk by large chunk, it's gonna be a lot more digestible. Your brain is gonna be able to absorb it a lot better at a lot better rate, and your growth rate is gonna be exponential. It's gonna be parabolic compared to trying to go 100% every single day, because that's how burnout happens. That's where fatigue happens. That's where you say, you know, I don't wanna do this anymore. I thought I could learn it in X amount of time, I was wrong, and I'm gonna try and give up and learn something else. So understanding that consistency is absolutely paramount. It's absolutely paramount to your success, and an understanding of where you're gonna go, why you're gonna go there, and how long it's gonna take, and the steps necessary to get there. It's basically, you know, having a GPS. It's here's where I wanna go, here's where I am, and these are the checkpoints along the way. And making sure that you're consistently hitting those checkpoints every single day, every single hour, every single minute is gonna make all the difference in your trading career. So I'm so blessed, so happy, so thankful that you guys watched the video to this point. I really appreciate the time that we shared together in this video. If you could do me a huge favor, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm, and it really helps out the channel, because we're really trying to provide something here amazing for you guys. This is a group project, this is a group effort, and we're really looking forward to the future being part of the My Stock Life family with you. So without further ado, please have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys enjoy your trades.